there, it's me, Sandy, and I have had this idea of a video that I wanted to do for a long time, and I'm just gonna do it right now, and I'll do it again in the future because it's the kind of thing that would change over time or over minutes. So my idea is, and I'm even gonna try to tag a couple of people that I really enjoy watching their videos, because here's the idea. Imagine that you have no perfumes and you are told that you can have a fantasy 5 perfumes given to you. And the thing is, they have to be 5 fragrances that you've never ever smelled. And preferably not even ones that you've heard smell super similar to something else. So just based on what you've heard, what you've read, the notes, just your gut, you think that you would love them enough to have them be one of your only 5 fragrances. That's what we're doing, okay? And this is the kind of list, seriously, that would change tomorrow, probably, based on my whims and fancies. So my first fantasy fragrance that I think that I would love is by Courreges, and it's Slogan. And I'll put pictures up of all of these. Slogan, from what I understand, is like a warm kind of skin scent. It has juniper in it. I think it's a little bit creamy, but it's gonna be like a Your Skin But Better with an aromatic quality. If you've watched my videos, you know that's right up my alley of things that I love. So my fantasy fragrance number 1 is Courreges Slogan. And my fantasy fragrance number 2 would be Byredo La Tulipe, or Latulip. I don't know how you say it, but I've read about it. I have a friend that was raving about it. It just seems like I would like having it in my collection. It sounds really pretty and pleasant and kind of green and dewy and floral and fresh, and it just sounds enjoyable. So, I mean, tulips don't even have a smell, obviously, so it's a total fantasy fragrance. So my second fragrance would be Byredo La Tulipe. My third fragrance would be by Xerjoff, and it would be Torino 21. Now, I bought a decant. First I bought a sample, then I bought a decant of, or no, I guess I just bought a decant of Torino 22, and love it. It's beautiful, like warm, creamy, sweet tea and like sandalwood and all kinds of spices. It's really good. Torino 21 is supposed to be just this fabulous, fresh, interesting kind of minty fragrance, and it just sounds so good, especially for summer. It does sound like it might lean a little bit masculine, but maybe not. But yeah, that one has just super interested me, and it would be my next pick. My fourth pick would be by Malone, and it would be Poppy and Barley. And I know that one's been around a while, and it's nothing daring or anything, but it just, I've never smelled it, and what I've heard about, what I've read, it just seems like a really nice, like, signature scent, kind of a no-brainer that you could put on and just know that you smell good, classy, and just really lovely. So that would be Jo Malone, Poppy and Barley. I feel like the Poppy and Barley and the La Tulipe would be the 2 kind of everyday grab fragrances out of this bunch. And then my last one, I figured I would need some kind of like warmer, almost like wintry scent, although this one doesn't sound very heavy. From what I've gathered, it's kind of light and thin. But it's the new Orman Jane, and it's Vanille d'Afriques. And I love the house of Orman Jane. I only own one full bottle, and I've got some partials, but I just think the whole house is so classy. Their bottles are among the most beautiful, in my opinion. And this fragrance just sounds like kind of a light, lovely take on a vanilla. So nothing super heavy. I would not want anything sweet or gourmand or caramely or anything like that. So this sounds like my kind of vanilla, I think. So I'm just guessing. So there you have my 5 fantasy fragrances. And I have to say that it hurt me to not have a laundry fragrance, to not have a like a tropical fragrance. Those 2 are like glaringly missing, but I just chose what I chose. So I would love if you would list your fantasy 5 fragrances you've never smelled on anybody or out of a bottle or anything.